If this video can help one player, one parent, one coach, then it was worth it. Through my own personal trials, through many years of painstaking observations, through long examined research, the number one element that is hindering your son's baseball development is his heart, his intent, his purpose, his determination. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I have witnessed and been part of thousands of hours of batting practice, thousands of hours of pitching practice, thousands of hours of fielding practice. When I compare the players who develop quickly versus the players who develop slowly, the difference between these two players is the one who applies his mind while he's practicing is the one who's going to excel when playing the game. And this is the athlete who develops his skill a lot faster. I've heard coaches say it, I've heard parents say it, their players need to practice more. And I've come to the place where I presented an environment for players to practice more, and they have marginally gotten better. Why is this? I'll tell you why. Because it's not a matter of quantity, it's a matter of intensity, intense concentration and focus. They don't put their heart into practice. They just go through the motions. They're not hungry. Can you teach heart? Can you teach intent? Can you teach pursuit, desire? There's a strong possibility that you can. You can inspire it. You can foster it. But most coaches, most parents, they don't do it. They don't foster hunger, determination, intent. Listen to this coach talk about the difference between being hungry versus wanting something to eat. Being a wolf versus being a sheep.
2 kids I'm trying to recruit. Now, are you hungry or you just want something to eat? Now a hungry kid, he gonna make a mayonnaise sandwich, he gonna find a place to play, he gonna call all around to get in the gym, he gonna figure it out. But a kid who wants something to eat, he got a cabinet full of food, he just sitting at home waiting for somebody to cook it. He just sitting at home waiting for somebody to cook it. He ain't trying to cook it. So does he practice? Yeah, because you asked him to. Does he work out? Yeah, because you know, like, come on, let's work out. But he ain't hungry. And so when you get to the Division I level, we gotta get guys who are hungry. We don't need guys who just want something to eat. But for a parent has to raise, you're raising 1 or 2 kids. You're either raising a wolf or a sheep. Now, you raise a sheep, you're gonna have to protect them all the time. And that's what's happening to parents. They wanna protect their kids all the time, because that's a sheep. You always gotta protect the sheep. You can't never leave a sheep alone. That's what it is. But the wolves will find other wolves will find some way to eat. And they have to realize that. Because struggle builds character. They're trying to take away the struggle and there's no character being built.
Every level of baseball, I've witnessed this. At the major league level, at the minor league level, the college level, high school level, youth baseball level, mindless practice. Players who just want something to eat versus players who are hungry. Sure, every level has its defined level of skill, but whatever level you're at, the players who are hungry, have determination, have intent, those are the players who excel. Back in the early 90s, I was a young college coach. I was invited to be a guest coach at a baseball camp. Division III powerhouse, Marietta College in Ohio. This was a summer baseball camp primarily filled with high school baseball prospects. The camp director was Coach Motz. He was a profound, experienced baseball coach. Coach Motz had a meeting for all the coaches and players in attendance the evening before camp started. I will never forget his words and how he began the camp. In summary, he said this: "I'm glad everyone is here. Our camp goal is to develop you as a man and as a ball player. And here is your number one obstacle. Both you and your parents have too low of an expectation of your abilities and skills." He went on to say, "That won't happen this week. I'm setting the bar high. We are expecting you to learn and execute the baseball drills, the baseball patterns with precision." The bottom line was, stop having too low of an expectation for yourself. Stop living in mediocrity and train and play with more heart, more determination. And when it comes to hitting, the ones who excel find this ingredient. It's called perception. They find it, they discover it, they utilize it. Very few can even put it into words. They just know what it is. Perception is using your brain, it's using your eyes to help you to be one with the object you're dealing with. It makes you feel like you're part of that object, and your mind and eyes are racing faster than the object is actually moving. You may be the baseball player who takes hundreds of hours of batting practice, and you never find this because you are led by other sheep. In the Holy Bible, Jesus Christ said, "Feed my sheep." When it comes to hitting, teaching a hitter to have a training diet that focuses on hitting perception is the most important thing to focus on. You will not have hitting success if you don't have hitting perception. I'm Dave Kirilloff, languageofhitting.com. I want to inspire you to be hungry, to be a wolf. Feed your mind with hitting perception. Get our online hitting course today. Let's meet together on the Coach Now app. Invite me to come to your hometown to work with your son or even your team, or come work with us directly at the Kirilloff Baseball School. Be determined to change your destiny.